All right, I'm back. That was real quick, huh? Some quick updates. Just wanted to make a video about because some news was released right after I made the video yesterday for the Loaded Lion mainnet experience. Crypto.com released an announcement, which was kind of tickling users with a sneak peek into what the mainnet might have. And to be honest with you, it really wasn't much. It just kind of reiterated it's coming, and these are going to be some of the experiences for Loaded Lion holders. The thing that they did say that was a little unexpected or expected is that there is a gift of some sort, a surprise of some sort coming to Loaded Lion holders as of today. Actually, I think from the announcement they just made about 13 minutes ago, they took a snapshot of the Crypto.com NFT accounts. And any of the accounts holding a Loaded Lion in their account will receive some sort of a surprise, I think, in next week. So, I guess here's where I'll speculate. I have a couple different thoughts. Something small like another NFT that may or may not be popular. I guess I could expect. Nothing like a Loaded Lion NFT, but maybe some sort of Baby Lion NFT. I don't know. Something that might be a couple $100 worth or something. Or what would be really cool and what would really be a nice Christmas present surprise would be, and I don't know how this the Loaded Lions would, maybe it would be something completely different. But like with the Bored Ape Yacht Club, they had the mutagen, so that anyone who had an ape got an airdrop of a mutagen, and they could mutate their Bored Ape into a mutated ape, and that created a whole nother, a very valuable mutated ape for them, which has unique holder benefits as well. So I don't know if Loaded Lions would have like a mutated Loaded Lion, or I don't know, maybe their own version of what a mutagen would be, like steroid vial, like I don't know, like a really even crazier lion, or like something like a, I don't know, the rabies vial. I don't know what makes a lion go different. Maybe a Ninja Turtle radioactive canister vial. I don't know, but something to, in effect, give you what the equivalent of the Bored Ape Yacht Club would have for their mutagen vial. I think that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty big. You're basically, and I think it would be pretty cool if they gave you, again, I still don't know. They said they took a snapshot of the accounts, so that if you have a lion in your account, when they took the snapshot, you'll get the gift. Now, having two lions myself, I don't know if I'm going to get two gifts or just the one. And so going forward, I still wanted to get more lions. Things just haven't been working out. I may or may not keep trying to accumulate that third one if you're getting multiple gifts per lion. So that remains to be seen. So that was the big announcement for the Loaded Lion mainnet. And one other thing to talk about now is the Cronaswap project. Still paying attention to the space, and I ended up averaging down again, and that may have been a mistake again, because their price dropped pretty horribly today. And when I looked into why, I believe it's a community reaction to an announcement they made in the Discord about the airdrop. Now, when they first launched, they had an airdrop for people who participated in the test net. So people who kind of use the test net to iron out some bugs for the team and did some function tests, they got an airdrop. And there's supposed to be two other airdrops. One is for the mainnet users, people who do the same functions as the testnet on the mainnet would also get a drop. And then a third drop was going to be to any Sushi, Cake, or Uniswap holders, which I think is just a drop in order to get other people who have not used Cronaswap into Cronaswap. So kind of pulling more engagement into the platform. So the good and the bad is, the good is that if you airdrop a bunch of tokens, people get these tokens and they start interacting with the platform. Some of them may stick around, some of them may sell out, some of them will sell out eventually, just get free money. So that's kind of the bad part, is it creates a lot of selling pressure for people who get the token and then they just want to sell it. Another thing is that, it's inflationary. You drop a whole bunch of free tokens on everybody, and the price will generally go down. But so the price has been bleeding so heavily that I don't know where the idea came from. If it was a team idea or a community idea, but there's voting on it going on now. So supposedly it's fair, and they're talking about burning the second airdrop instead of giving it to the people who performed the mainnet functions. And my personal thought on this is, I don't think the amount that they're going to airdrop to me personally is going to affect me. The testnet airdrop was like $40 worth at the time, and I think the mainnet might be around the same. But it does look bad for a project to promise something and then not deliver. I know they're saying that it's a community vote, so if you guys want it, we're only doing what you want. But my guess is that the biggest holders of Krona, which have the biggest vote power, are probably people involved with the team. I don't know this for sure. I'm just kind of speculating, but the largest voting power tends to be people who are really back behind the scenes involved, and so I wouldn't be surprised if they're still the ones calling the shots, even with the votes. And I think it might affect a lot of people who devoted resources to doing something on the platform in expectation of getting some sort of reward. And then you take that away from them and say, well, this is what the community voted on. It might leave people a bit salty. I think at this point, either way, it's not going to be good. If they burn the airdrop, the short term, they might get a little bit of a bounce. Honestly, they've been doing burns and hasn't done anything. And especially in the broader market, I mean, if Bitcoin keeps going down, they could do a burn, have a little bit of a pump, and then just go right back down into the downtrend, because they're not going to do well with Bitcoin bleeding. I don't think it'll be enough to save them. I think it'll do more harm than good. And if they do the drop, then it'll dilute the price and it'll still bleed. So either way, I think it's gonna lead to some bleeding. But I think in the long term, because you need the community to be supportive and confident that they will deliver what they say, I think maybe the lesser of the two devils here is just to do the drop, as was on the roadmap initially. And there is some talk about maybe burning the third airdrop, maybe the one that is supposed to go to the Uni, Cake, and Sushi holders. And I see that as a little bit of a better alternative. Those holders kind of had no expectation of a drop to begin with. Um, they're not using the platform. They're not engaged with Cronaswap. They're just I think the idea behind airdropping them tokens is to pull more engagement into the platform from people who are not aware of the platform. If you're already using Cronaswap, you're already involved. If you're not using Cronaswap, but you are using other decentralized exchanges, then you're the customer they're trying to lure in, right? They're going to give you free Krona. Hopefully, some of them don't just sell immediately. Hopefully, some of them come in and stake the Krona, just see where it is. If you get free $30, $40, some will sell it and some will say, well, let it ride. I'll stake it on the platform and get that insane interest and see where it goes. And so if you have a certain amount of people that lock it up, then that could be good. And maybe they come back, lock up more, or whatever it is. So that airdrop, the third airdrop, can pull more people into the space, but also cause some sell pressure. So I think the third airdrop could be a reasonable burn because although it would help their marketing, those holders had no expectation of actually getting it. They weren't involved with the project. And to be honest with you, I think that the crypto.com environment is going to be so big in the future anyways, that as long as they don't absolutely shoot themselves in the foot, I think they're going to see some trickle down growth from just people, a huge number of people onboarding into the space, seeing Cronos, saying, I want to get into decentralized yield farming or whatever it is. And, invariably, if they're one of the strong leads or even top 3, then people will filter in. I think that'll be a little bit of a slower growth. And I don't know if I'm not a project developer. I don't know what the right thing is. To be honest with you, I'm just telling you what I think is a member of the community and a large bag holder. I'm down quite a bit now, and I think I'm done averaging down. I think I'm done, and at this point, I'm hoping that maybe my hedges will cover my losses. So I like I said, I was into VVS pretty heavily as well, more heavily, and so if VVS does like 100x because they take the clear front and center lead on everything and just blow up, then that's fine. My profits there will outweigh my losses if Cronaswap goes to 0. If both of them flop, then that'll be terrible for me, and I won't be making any more YouTube videos because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But there may also be a world where they both have some sort of success, some sort of moderate success, which then would be fine too. I don't know, to be honest with you, how that might work out. Usually it's kind of one to rule them all. But a lot of money's coming into the space. Who knows? Maybe there's enough to go around. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Maybe something will happen 5 minutes after I stop recording, and I'll make another video tomorrow. But in the meanwhile, and another thing to touch on, not as many dog videos these days, right? This is the credible crypto Corgi channel, and I've seen some comments that nobody's seeing the dog, the crypto Corgi anymore. And again, that's for 2 reasons. One reason is because she is not always around anymore. I have to outsource some babysitting, and for some various reasons. And when she is filming like this camera setup is not conducive to adding videos of her. Like, the reason I switched to this format back from the other one, which had better quality, was because I had to upload and transfer videos and all that stuff, and it was kind of a process, and it disincentivized me from making videos. and so this was just easier for me. And to be honest with you, I know there's some work in growing the channel, and maybe that's part of it is putting the work into the channel. But I was doing that and it wasn't going anywhere. So maybe if I start to get more growth in the channel and more people giving me feedback that they want to see the dog again, I can definitely do that. She is the heart of this channel. And to be honest with you, yeah, it is what it is. I'm a lazy guy. So, if you want to see the dog, leave me feedback. Again, subscribe to the channel. I'm not a financial advisor. None of that was financial advice. Do your own due diligence. And there's referral links in the description of the video. If you want to sign up for any of the services, we'll both get free crypto from pretty much everything. So just sign up for them all. I don't know. You don't have to use them. Just sign up.